What's up, party people? It is new package day, as it is absolutely every day. And I've got two today, and I only know what one of them is. And I don't know which one's which, because they're both from the same place. So I'm going to get them out of the corridor, and we're going to open them, because I've got nothing to do with my life, so I may as well make stupid videos and put them online. Boom! So we can gather they are both shoes. Okay, so because of COVID and everything, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open them and I'm going to wash my hands so whatever's inside doesn't go all over my hands. Because I'm not going to stop touching my face. I always touch my face. What else am I going to do? But I have put them all over the sofa and my jeans, so it seems moot. Anyway, we've got this one first. Can't show you the other side, it's got my address on it. I've got a really itchy nose. So, take that little strip off. Oosh! Oosh! It's a Jordan's box! Okay, so this is the one which I was expecting to get. So I'm going to carefully try and tip this out and then go on to the next package, which is going to be harder to open with just my hands because it's just a bag. Yeah, try and tip this out. Graceful. And box number 2. I hope that didn't catch my address, otherwise I'll have to edit it, and I'm really bad at that. So, just hack away at this, I guess. Because the scissors are in the kitchen and I'm lazy and I can't be bothered. So I'll just try and get my finger in the... Yeah, words are hard. What the hell are you? Oh! Oh, I wasn't expecting these. Okay, so I'm going to pour these out and we're going to talk about these first. Because I'm excited about these. Wash my hands, wash my hands, wash my hands. I sit uncomfortably close to the camera. Boom, boom, boom. This is a pair of Nike Air Max 90s Cuban Links. And I completely forgot that I ordered these. Well, I didn't order these, I won them in a raffle. And I didn't think they'd arrive here at the same time as the other box. So they've nicely taped it shut for me slightly. Very slightly, it just came off with a light nudge. Don't know why they've done that. That's really annoying because they didn't double box it, and I'd rather have got these double boxed. I say a lot, get used to that. So, the beauty, the glory of the Air Max 90, my favourite Nike silhouette. And I absolutely cannot make those work. Try and not tip them out. No, it's easier to just grab them out of the box, isn't it? But like unboxing videos always seem to present the box, and I am bad at that. So these won in a raffle. I'm not going to give away from where. Don't want to give away my secrets. Though these aren't really hard to get hold of, I don't think. But I was messing around on the internet. I thought, why not? I've got a job. I now don't. And I was just taken by shiny things, really. So the shoe itself, I've now, looking at the camera, noticed that the swoosh is a different colour on the other side. I didn't know that. It's a bit too flashy for me, if I'm honest. It was one hell of a whim that I bought these, but I just love the 90. I don't know how best to do. Oh, hang on, I know how to demonstrate that. These are my feet, and these are my custom Air Max 90s. And actually, yeah, that's quite interesting because these look bigger than mine. So I'm just gonna. They are slightly bigger than my size 7s, and these are also a size 7. So they're very bling for me. Do people still say that? Well, I do. I think it's quite apparent I'm not really cool enough to know what people are saying and doing. I look like this. I shouldn't really have any say in shoe fashion. but I love them. So the material here, it's kind of like a, well, it's not velvet, that just wouldn't work on a shoe, but it's got that velvety feel to it, but a bit smoother, and it's really quite nice to have in your hands. It's got a good hand feel to it. Obviously that's not as important as a foot feel, but I don't want to wear these. I don't want to wear these because I'll either return them or keep them dead stock. So there's not going to be an on foot image of these. Just get the other one. I've made myself out of breath talking about them. That's how fit and healthy I am. So on a side by side. So never mind the side by side, actually, this is what I'd see looking down, and that's all that matters, because I probably would keep the chain on. Just like when people kept the stickers on their caps, I don't. So there was no point in me like gesturing to my hat, I just did. And how people keep the zip ties on their off-whites, and that kind of deal. I'd be respecting it if I kept wearing these. They are a tasty shoe for someone else. There is not a chance in hell I could make these work. So we've got this lovely Jordan's box. There are a pair of Jordan 5s in here. Jordan 5 top 3s. And I don't normally like the Jordan 5. I just think they're a clunky kind of shoe. Just a bit big for me, but this colourway is sick. Don't know if people say that either. But they do have the lamest packaging in the world. They're always put in a like a bin liner. Like, do better, Jordan. Like, the ones come plastered in like 23s all over the paper, and here you just like threw them in after you took your trash out. Just rubbish. But then the shoe deserves better. That's the problem. That's what you're forgetting here. Because this colourway is one of very few that can make the 5 work. Look at that. That is a stylish shoe. Many people could pull that off. I realise now I am not one of them. I think my legs are too thin. I think I as a person am too thin. I think you need a bit more meat on your bones. You need to be a bit huskier to pull off a shoe that's that kind of big. And it's not even that big. I look like I'm made of chicken bones. But as it is an absolutely gorgeous shoe. I know people don't think it's as nice as I think it is. I've seen some complaints about this tongue being grape when I've seen people say it should be red. And normally I like when people stick to 2 colours in their colourways. I think if you make it work, you really make it work, and you've got a shoe that just keeps going up in value all the time. But they've got the red here, it's really bold, they've got the red here, and I actually appreciate the change up here. I think there'd be too much red, and I really love red, so that's quite a commitment for me to say that. But I think they absolutely knocked it out of the park with these. I thought more people would be excited about these. People did snap them up for resale. Admittedly, that was the motivation behind me doing it, and now I hope it really works, though I'll probably end up sending them back. And just a shame, because I would be tempted to keep these for personals, but the motivation for sending them back is now less. They're not worth anything, and more, I have lost my job. I need all the money I can get. I did enter this raffle not thinking I was going to lose my job. I'm not that stupid. I'm quite stupid, but I have my limits, otherwise I wouldn't remember how to breathe and eat every day. So you might be thinking, what do they look like on foot? Well, I'm trying to keep these dead stock, but I think we can work around it. Here's my foot, and there. How's that? That's the best you're gonna get, I'm afraid. That's sort of good enough, right? You know what, the more I look at them, the more I'm thinking I could actually pull these off. With black jeans and black socks, so you don't notice. Maybe people just think I've got wider ankles than I do. But they're a nice, surprisingly lightweight shoe for the size. I don't they just don't look like they have much give to me, and I'd be worrying so much about creasing this toe box. But gosh, I just the more I look at them, the more I really like them. And the material is so nice. It's like stroking a like really short furred dog. And I miss my dog, so I'm just gonna stroke my shoes all the time. Now I really do look quite insane. Some good quality stitching on this, and Nike I think has some of the worst quality control of big brands. Possibly. I don't actually wear many other big brands. Converse can be pretty bad, but they're just notorious for falling apart anyway, so that's something I bring upon myself by wearing them. So I'm not disappointed by them. But Nike, you can spend £200 on a shoe and then there'll be glue up the actual fabric of it, and your sole might be peeling off, and you'll go, it's okay because it's a really good looking shoe. Or you'll go, well, this really annoys me because I have to resell it with defects. This one though, absolutely fine. And the other one I presume is the same. Though it's 50-50. Oh, this one I think is actually better than the other one. Absolutely spot on. Really happy with those. Would be happier if I got to keep them. But after this, my day is packing up and finding the returns label. What an exciting way to spend my weekend. I am such a lucky duck. And I'm also worried I have more shoes coming. God, I hope not.